Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me, gaming content creator at Mirror Gaming, Aaron Potter, and our illustrious freelance news writer, Scott McCrae. We are here to react live to PlayStation State of Play 2024. It's the first State of Play event this year. Obviously, we're still technically in January. And it's the first State of Play in a while, Scott. So how are you feeling ahead of tonight's show?
I'm glad we're getting paid overtime for this. That's how I'm feeling. I don't know. State of plays are
Yeah,
never
yeah, yeah.
really um they're never really like it's the PlayStation showcase. It's usually like the spicy ones. State of play is usually like, you know, some some game like one good game a stream or something like that. But they have been getting better, so who knows? Maybe maybe tonight will be the night and we actually see a good state of play.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
there's
trying to
been,
think when
wasn't
the
it
last
State
one
of
was.
Play? I don't know. Was it the PlayStation Showcase where we first got eyes on Metal Gear Solid Delta,
Yeah, that was
Helldivers
showcased,
2?
yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
trying to
last
think when
summer,
the last
right?
day of play was. It
Um,
was the same day as the Nintendo Direct, but I don't remember what was announced there. But hey,
yeah,
I,
it's tricky to keep a lid on it all the time.
I do remember
We've got
the state
Micah
of
in the
play.
chat, says hello. How are you? I
Hi,
think me and
Mika.
you might have a bit
Sorry.
of a delay, Scott, but go on, continue.
All right,
That's
I
all
was
right.
just saying. I remember the last state of play I remember watching was the one that was the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League extended look that was so bad that they delayed the game.
Um, so that would have been roughly about a year ago then, because obviously game got delayed a year, and now we're back. The game is now out. Very exciting. JD Incinerators in the chat says, "Will there be a Foam Star stream?" I tell you what, JD, it's highly possible. I think there might indeed be a Foam Star stream, Scott, if you're up for it. Oh, actually, I don't know because your morals might go against you there. Yeah,
I like Foam Stars. I like what I played of Foam Stars. I'd be up for it.
yeah, yeah,
But there was also we have. Well, we don't have Suicide Squad. We did Suicide Squad. We don't need to think about Suicide Squad. But yeah, I think Foam Stars will maybe people will. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See how. Oh wait,
yeah,
Foam Stars is next week. I was going to say Personas on Friday, but Foam Stars is next week, so it's fine. Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah,
will have a
yeah.
Foam
So
Stars stream
yeah, if
if
we're
we get
gonna
our
be
way.
playing Foam Stars at all, I think the launch is well Tuesday next
Tuesday.
week. So it'll
Yeah.
either be Tuesday next week or Friday next week, quite possibly. So stay tuned for that, JD. We've also got Laura in the chat. Hello, Laura and Jasmine. Hey, hey, hey. So we got Micah, JD, Laura, Jasmine, all tuning in for the very first State of Play of 2024. We'll be kicking off in just a few short minutes, 10 minutes to be exact. But Scott, obviously, this being the era of the internet, leaks happen, and it's been highly suggested tonight. Neither of us have heard anything, for the record, that we may see Death Stranding 2 show up. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Does that do anything for you at all?
I was shocked we didn't see it at the Jeffies, the Keeleys. I figured it would have been there. So I mean, yeah, it's been what
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
year and a half or something like that since we've seen anything. So hopefully,
I swear,
I don't
like
know. Do you think that
Hideo
comes this year?
Kojima's. I think PlayStation needs its big 2024 game. I think it was revealed long enough ago that Kojima Productions could have been cooking it up in that time. So who knows? Anything could happen. I definitely think we're going to see it as part of the state of play. We've had too many coincidences happening for that not to be the case. And as someone who didn't play the first Death Stranding, I've literally got it installed on my PS5 right now. But it's one of those games where you can't just sit down and play for a cheeky 5 minutes, can you? So, but no, I'm hopeful that we'll see more from Death Stranding 2. Seeing, especially since Hideo Kojima has announced like 3 more games since Death
Yeah,
Stranding 2 was revealed. So.
I get why people don't like Death Stranding, but I like it enough that I understand, but I'd take like 10 more of those than one more Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Like, it's
Yeah, well,
interesting. It's the most interesting game to come out in the last few years, I'll say. So, I mean, I think it's worth a go, but I don't know. Depends when 2's coming out because they might be quite similar, maybe.
yeah. You really want to talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League on this stream, Scott, don't you?
I
I
haven't
tell you
I
now,
haven't touched it.
you're itching.
I'm interested to see um how you feel after yesterday because I mean you've played more than
Yeah.
I have now. Did you restart it or did you?
So I didn't restart it. The game doesn't really make it easy to like start a new save from what I saw, but you know, I was a bit annoyed at that, but I got the general gist, and I'd say I'm roughly about 7 or 8 hours into it now. But apparently I'm 50% through the game. I'm on chapter 5 out of 7, and I'm liking it a lot more than how I came across on our initial stream
Mm.
yesterday. I will say. So you can probably expect to read my review thoughts maybe Sunday. We'll see if it can happen. I don't know, but I know some people have already gone live with their reviews. Um, fair play to them. I will say that it's a pretty looking game. The story's really good. The characterizations are really good. The mission design is insanely repetitive. Is the only thing that
Yeah.
majorly lets it down. Like you're constantly doing the same thing in a different context, holding off waves of enemies. But
Even from like that,
yeah,
2 hours we played, I feel like I got more than enough of like, it's like the Destiny thing where it's like the mission is you go somewhere and then the guy from Game of Thrones scans something and then you hold off like 10 waves like that. Kind of felt like the whole
yeah.
deal there, but
And Destiny is one of the most popular games in the world. So there you
have
go.
they
Or
uh
live service
have they
games anyway.
killed the Justice League yet? Have they killed any Justice League?
They,
Don't need to name names, but
I
have
can
they
neither
have
confirm nor deny it. Yeah, there's been some killing of Justice League members. I feel like we knew since the initial round of previews last month that that does in fact happen. And I don't know
do
if
we
you've
think?
what was it? People are being outraged over a certain character and how
Oh
their
yeah, no,
situation is
I've
handled. I don't
seen
know if
that
you've seen
scene,
that.
but I don't know. What do we
Oh,
think? Do we think it's gonna be you get to the end of that game and they're like, actually, these are like Elseworld versions, or these are copies
I don't
Brainiac
know.
made, or something like that.
I hope they don't, because then it would be like, and it was all a dream, situation if
Mm,
that was the case. But what I will say about the whole killing the Justice League aspect is that, at least so far from what I've played, it seems that per Justice League member, there's a device needed in order to let them, achieve that goal. And
mm.
I think that's a cool aspect. It's not just we got a big gun and now all of our problems are solved. So
I
yeah, that's my 2 cents.
so I mean, but I guess my thing is, and I don't know if this happens, so you don't react and no one take it in
Okay.
seriously because I don't actually know much about this game. But do we really think Rocksteady would kill off like Arkham Batman and have him never come back, or kill off Superman and have him never come back? Like, they would. All I feel like it's definitely gonna have like oh god,
Well,
it's gonna have
so
like
all I'd
they were fine all along.
So all I'd say about that, Scott, is they've already said with the Joker DLC, like Joker's dead in this universe, but they're using an Elseworlds version of the Joker. Even if these members of the Justice League do stay dead, as Scott or Justice Mike, like there's nothing to stop them from pulling in an Elseworlds version. But
Mm,
in this, even within the main story, it's kind of like we're jumping around a bit. Is the only thing I'll say. I've seen multiple
who's
versions of. Go on.
all right? I was just saying, who's voicing Joker in the new one? Because obviously it's not Mark Hamill.
I do not know, but it's a younger Joker, so I think that's how they can get away with it. Similar to the whole Poison Ivy thing, like it's a young version of Poison Ivy, to a different voice actress. But David Bateson, Agent 47 himself, do you know who he plays in this game?
Is he Superman?
He plays Troy Baker. No, he doesn't. He plays Lex Luthor. You
Oh
know,
right, yeah, no, that
He-
makes sense.
yeah, keeping the bold sort of portrayals alive. Um, JD Incinerator is popping up again in the chat. Says some are devoted to Death Stranding, but I guess it's as divisive as Kojima himself. That's interesting because I wouldn't describe Kojima as a divisive figure. Eccentric, yes, but not divisive. Scott, what
I
about
think
you?
maybe in recent years he's become a bit more divisive as he's I was gonna say slowly disappeared up his own ass, but like I'm not saying that in like a negative way. Like that's why the people who like him for being up his own ass, the people who don't like him for being up his own ass. I love the guy. I'm like, even if he's not making what I want him to make all the time, um, it's always interesting to see what he does. It's like Suda51. Like he doesn't always make a great game, but it's always an interesting game. You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think anyone else could
He
get me in
doesn't
on a game
stick
that's
to
like,
conventions.
like 60 hours long, and it's about walking around the landscape delivering packages. Like no one else could keep me invested on that, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're potentially prepared to do that for another 60 hours in Death Stranding 2. On the
Jesus.
Beach was the subtitle that was leaked, which makes me just want to sing the opening lines of that Nicki Minaj song where she's singing about how she wants to go to the beach. That might be as far as I can take
What's
it.
stopping you? That doesn't swear for a while, does it?
Oh no,
Go
but
to the
like
beach,
I don't want
beach,
YouTube to sort of
beach.
like come after me.
Oh yeah, DCMA for the.
Yeah. Well, you're. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we are 2 minutes away from the PlayStation State of Play stream. Me and Scott aren't just tongue wagging. I promise you, I'm ready and loaded to react to the PlayStation State of Play. It's meant to be running for roughly 40 minutes, so me and Scott will be with you for all that time, as well as maybe 5 or 10 minutes afterwards. Discuss what we just witnessed, maybe scrub through. But yeah, in terms of outright surprises. Do you want to talk about the Sonic stuff, Scott, that we might see? Do you think there's much credence to that, or is that just pigs flying?
I believe it, but also I wouldn't be shocked if it isn't. I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? With these kind of leaks, because there's so many of these leakers, and all of them, no matter how right they are, sometimes they always end up messing up somehow. So who knows? Maybe tonight's the night. Just because the name's so weird, I'm almost a bit like, is this real? So, but
Yeah.
at least we'll see. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League 2 tonight, I think.
100%, 100%. In all seriousness, though, I feel like this might be our first hint at PlayStation's big holiday 2024 game, whether that be Death Stranding 2 or Ghost of Tsushima 2, potentially. Sucker Punch is the next up in terms of those first-party PlayStation
The
developers.
Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
Oh, The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 collection remastered. Yeah. Jasmine's in the chat says, if I see Sonic on that bloody screen, she'll scream. Maybe. That's the vibe I'm getting. Oh, she said she'll be heartbroken. Well, Sonic's kind of a big deal, Jasmine. I'm not sure if you know this, so it could happen. In fact, it's likely to.
What is that? I can't see this actual stream, so away. That's 10. They're late.
It is 10 o'clock. They're late. I'm going to refresh the main page. We're not even like... Usually there's like music and voiceover that like, counts you down and stuff like that, but I'm not getting that at the moment, so... Still getting premiere will begin shortly. Oh! Stuff's happening. Okay, that needs to come right down. Apparently we're starting in 2 minutes. Okay. And can everybody hear that? Let me know about levels. Laura's saying, what if Sonic is kissing Shadow?
Hell yeah.
We've seen weirder stuff. 100%. Yeah. Okay, I'll put the music right down now. Sonic kissing Shadow? Amy might have something to say about that.
I wonder if it's like...
Yeah.
The rumor, I wonder if it's to do with the movie coming out this year with Shadow in it. Maybe it's a way to get the kids acquainted with Shadow. Because a lot of recent Sonic stuff has been very like the main four,
Yeah. I'll tell you what, do you think there's much credence to the rumors that Hayden Christensen will be voicing Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh,
it seems too perfect. So I don't know.
So probably no. Yeah.
I hope so. That seems cool. That seems fun.
Yeah.
I've not heard any Bloodborne rumors going into this one, so maybe this is the time there is actually Bloodborne.
What if Bloodborne cart is confirmed during the State of Play? I know there was that whole cease and desist sort of malarkey, but
I can't
we can always dream.
So we had Crash 1, 2, and 3, and then Crash Racing. We had Jack 1, 2, and 3, and then Jack Racing, and then we had Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. But we didn't have Uncharted. That's where Naughty Dog fell off. The Last of Us 1
That was their
on
big
card.
problem, wasn't it? Is that cool? So now just 10 seconds until we're into this, and hopefully my stream holds on this one. Got a lot of shenanigans going on. Bear with me, guys. Do we prefer this view or do we prefer this funky view? Ooh, I'm liking this, Scott. Look at us in the bottom lower corner, like we know what we're doing. Okay, state of play. Here we go. It's a mature game. Mature raid.
RPM. Oh my god.
Power Rangers RPM.
I'm gonna
Thank
kick
you
off with
again to
Sonic and
everybody who's
Shadow
joining us. Oh, Helldivers 2. I'm excited for Helldivers 2. We haven't got much longer to wait now.
Is this not out in like a couple days?
Is it February 2nd? Is it as early as that?
Are you getting buffering here? Because I am.
Yeah, I'm getting buffering. You might have to watch it on a separate stream, Scott, at your end.
I might do.
Yeah. But no, I really got into the first Helldivers. I like it a lot. Obviously played down from a top-down perspective. This one's gone third person. Lots to love.
Do I need to like refresh? Because I'm pretty far ahead.
Ooh. Well, can you wind your stream back maybe a couple of minutes or seconds? That might do you a solid. Stream seems to be holding now, so thanks for bearing with us, everybody. We knew that this was going to be the game that was here, so February 8th. I feel like they missed a trick not making that the PlayStation Plus game, even though Foam Stars is good. A good get.
2024. The first 3 years of PS5 have given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking.
What's your take on Herman Hull, Scott? Good, good man. Good at his job.
I know the name, but I don't really know much of him.
So he was the game director for Horizon Zero Dawn. He worked on Killzone, obviously, for years at Guerrilla, and then he kind of like that got him the old Shuhei job. Helldivers 2 obviously coming day and date with PC, so PS5 and PC simultaneously. The first party, or I guess second party game, because they don't own our Arrowhead, to do that.
I wasn't. Truth be told, I wasn't aware that the first Helldivers was exclusive.
Is this? It was definitely. Ooh. Was this Stellar Blade? Is that what?
Yeah. Is this first party?
This is. I think it's second party. It's like they're working with a studio, right? Alex in the chat says, you think they'll remember to show anything for PSVR 2? I believe in the blog post they said they were going to showcase some PSVR 2 games. So
it'll probably be like another Resident Evil port to do, surely.
Yeah. Well, what's left? They could bring Resident Evil 7. Oh, that, yeah. And 2. That would be good. But Resident Evil 7 was obviously on original PSVR. If they could port that to PSVR 2, I think people would go crazy for that. I'm getting some Nier Automata vibes from this. I don't know about you, Scott.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see more of this to see what the combat actually looks like. Because
you saw like little glimpses of it there.
Yeah, I do love a good like Devil May Cry kind of thing, but there hasn't been a good one of those in a while because Platinum pivoted to whatever Babylon's Fall was.
Well, what they should be working on is Astral Chain 2, if they've got any sense. So, because that's one of the Switch's best games. JD says, looking forward to Android Bayonetta. Yep. I can see why you might think that. Jasmine says, there will be no PSVR 2. There never is. Sony forgot they released a headset last year. LOL. Yeah. They've not been doing the best job to support it. That is true.
A city built underneath the wasteland where the last human
I
survivors
mean,
underneath the
maybe the fact that they're not showing any combat here maybe gives it a bad omen of what the combat is going to be like in this.
Yeah.
They'll seem a bit wary at first. But we'll
I mean, at least we're seeing
as
gameplay.
view shows a
It's not
complete
just
picture of
cinematic, I
the
guess,
city.
but look at this merchant looking dude.
I can't believe it.
Do they want to go like anime or do they want to go like grizzly?
JD says
There's like
oh,
all the girls have like anime faces
they're
normally.
trying to mix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She I don't know what this Miss Stellar Blade names is, but she's running like, is it 2B or 9S?
Hmm.
This place has been
It's the desert that's giving me the near vibes. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, this is very near.
Yeah. Which, do you know what? Fair play, because Platinum haven't said nothing. Is it Yokotaro said nothing about a near 3?
I mean, I think he said like something's coming, but not really like anytime soon.
But like Nier Automata sold millions of copies, like millions, which was good for a game of that budget. So
I mean, they did the remake of
the original Nier Replicant, yeah. JD says, like Bayonetta, Nier, and Rage fused together. Rage 2. Wow, that game came and went.
Andrew WK's Rage 2. I think that was the year Bethesda had the E3 conference where like there was just someone like screaming in the front row the entire show for even like the most like garbage announcements. Like, here's Elder Scrolls Online expansion 2, and the guy's going like,
What was the year of the Keanu Reeves You're Breathtaking? That was the last year at E3.
Yeah.
2019?
2019,
yeah.
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
I tell you what, that was a million slash. So maybe the combat is good. My thing is, I did this at Gamescom when I went to see that new Grand Blue game. I was like, does dodge offset exist in this? And if it does, I'm like, okay, maybe this is cool. But I mean, I'll play it.
We'll play it.
It looks very pretty.
I like the character designs. They're really funky looking. Like, really cool.
I will find it. And I will.
I think they have like the Tekken problem where like all the women have like the face of a 10-year-old girl, and all the men like very gruff, you know?
Yeah. Alex says this trailer is so long. Yeah, this is like, we're pushing 5 minutes here.
I suppose you have to sell a game called Stellar Blade to the type of people who only buy like Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War, you know?
Yeah, show me how stellar this game is. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're getting a bit of sexy soundtrack action.
That's going to be like February 20th. Next month's going to get even worse.
This could be a summer game, I reckon. If it's, I don't know if it's dated or not yet, but
I'm going to get March 22nd just to make that day worse. Oh, wait a minute. No, Rise of the Ronins, March 22nd. And that's
coming up quick.
Yeah. Let's say May. Huh?
JD's already spoiled it in the chat. He's clearly ahead. Don't look, Scott, if you don't want to know.
Oh, no, JD. Why are you watching other streams, JD? Huh? Huh?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Jesus.
Stellar Blade.
April 26th.
Bring it. Bring it. I'll play that. That looks fun. I like Nier Automata.
I need like a good action game. I'm hoping that Shinji Mikami and Deki Kami are both leaving their companies. Is going to lead to them just making Platinum games too, and we'll get like, you know, the new era of Platinum games, just making good action games.
Jasmine saying the stream is quite laggy. Yeah, it's laggy at our end as well. In that case, if we're fine, have the stream up in a separate tab, and we'll continue talking through it. Don't worry.
Oh no, this is Sonic Generations. Like this is original Sonic Generations.
Oh, City Escape, though, the best version. Oh, yeah. I literally had this MP3 on my phone like 10 years ago when the game first came out.
So it's like a remaster / expansion or something like that, I guess.
Oh! The rumors were true, Scott. Shadow has entered
Well,
the
that's a new
fold.
boss fight.
No, you're playing a Shadow. Or is this
Yeah, that's
a Shadow the
new
Hedgehog
levels
remaster?
and new boss fights.
Yeah, yeah.
I tell you what.
Jasmine, not happy that Sonic's here, obviously. Famously so. I wonder if I can turn the quality of the stream down, if that might help. Hold on.
I mean,
It's going to
Sonic.
look like a potato, but...
Sonic Generations is my favorite one. So, you know what? I'm happy to see that back.
Yeah. Sonic and Shadow Generations. Well, it was short and sweet. Hi-Fi Rush 2. Okay, I think the stream is okay now from what I can see a little bit, but quality's not the best, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. This looks cool. It looks colourful.
Genshin Impact kind of hang out. Yeah, Endless Zone Zero.
There's so many of these games. JD says Gravity Rush 3. I wish.
Here it is.
Laura says stream looks better than it did, less laggy. Thank you, Laura. In development for PS5. Are you slightly ahead of me, Scott, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. We love the foam. Jasmine saying, are all of these games PlayStation exclusives? So far, they have been.
No. Sonic can be.
Oh, Sonic wouldn't be. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for keeping me honest, Scott. But this Foam Stars, as somebody corrected me on my... Helldivers PC. No, you're correcting me, no. This is PS5 and PS4, though, Scott, Foam Stars. PS4. Which is probably a wise move, considering there's obviously millions of PS Plus subscribers on PS4.
It is a fun video game from what I played. It is a shame they have to do AI shit to it.
Yeah.
I don't
That's the thing that lets it down, right?
Just Dave the Diver.
I don't know, Scott. I'm still looking at the Foam Stars release date.
Oh, right. You're ahead of me, aren't you?
What incarnation? Roll back that. I'm just getting Dave the Diver now.
Yeah,
that helps you.
Yeah.
You legend.
Back.
Jasmine says, still releasing games on PS4? God damn. I thought Dave the Diver was already on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Pizza
Tower on PlayStation, Scott. Come on.
Pizza Tower on anything.
Nintendo Switch. Come on. JD says, I wonder if Guacamelee 3 will be a thing.
Excuse me? I'm going to play Dave the Diver now.
Oh my god! Godzilla! Dave the Diver DLC. This is the second game today that Godzilla has been announced to appear in.
Yeah, I tell you what. I'll play Dave the Diver. Why not?
Oh my god, this is mad.
What a tune, the Godzilla theme. I think that's one of the best.
Scott, you haven't even seen -1, mate. Come at me when you've seen -1. Best film of 2023.
Oh my god,
this looks interesting. Brothers, A Tale of Three Sons.
It looked interesting until I started like swinging at like the three.
Yeah, this is a crafting survival game in it or something, aren't we?
Vampire. If this is a Castlevania, I'm going to be very sad.
Ooh.
I sincerely hope this
it looks
Castlevania up to.
It looks like it could be co-op as well. You know, they're not showing it. Alex says Godzilla is putting it about these days. It's about time. This is what I'm saying. I feel like we're reaching apex, like peak Godzilla time in media. Anyway,
Oh,
it is
this is not
Castlevania,
that.
Scott, isn't it?
Oh, thank God.
That's V Rising. Oof. I thought that V was going to appear in a Castlevania.
So did I.
Oh. That Netflix show was good though.
Hi
so.
everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Oh,
This next game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami. And
Oh,
marks the
Silent
return
Hill
of a
2,
horror
let's go.
franchise that
yeah.
has been
I thought it
invested
was going to be the other one with Konami.
Take a look at what's next for Silent Hill.
Oh. I wonder if we'll see anything from the No Code game. There was that other
Is
Silent
this
Hill
not the
game,
No
which
Code game? Is this not out right now?
is this not the 2 remake?
No. Who's the guy, isn't it?
Third person.
Also, that was Twitter, so
Like her.
that's
Oh yeah, this could be the No Code game.
Oh, there was a rumor about something Silent Hill shadow dropping.
Are
Here goes.
So maybe
they
this is
going to
out
hi-fi
today.
rush it? Do you remember when PT Shadow dropped?
Is this
Mm.
Bloody
a
hell.
dream?
2015, I think.
Do you know who discovered that PT was Silent Hill?
Yeah, I do. And I know you do too.
This looks very PT, doesn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
Within the crack.
If this shadow drops today, oh my god, that is very PT, that bathroom.
Maya?
No way.
What if Silent Hill had an iPhone? What if Pyramid Head got an iPhone?
What if Pyramid Head had an iPhone? Yeah. What if Pyramid Head had a BlackBerry?
Yeah, the short message. Free to play.
Wow.
Okay.
Is it out now?
I don't know, it's such a game free to play.
Full game free to play. I tell you what, we were just talking about Godzilla putting it about. Silent Hill's putting it about.
こんにちは。サイレントヒルシリーズを
No,
プロデュー
this
サー
one
を
has
務め
a.
た
What was it? It was the. I forget what it's called. The last. There you go. Available today.
全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。本作は本日この後
It's available today.
無料配信いたします。
What was the one that came out last year? The, like AI.
Oh, what, the phone one?
The live action thing. Or
Yeah, where they
something
were
like that.
それでは最後にこちらの映像
That
を
was
ご覧
weird. It was like every day you had to tune in, wasn't it, or something?
Oh yeah, that's
I think calling it the short message, Scott, indicates that it's not very long. That's the most PT thing I've seen of Silent Hill since PT. There we go.
Did you show
If this
gameplay
is
for
out
this
today,
last
I'll play
game?
it. So what was that, Scott? Sorry.
Did they show gameplay for this last time?
Not as direct as this, I don't think.
Mm.
Blooper team.
Did you ever see the It was I think it was the gamer or something like that tweeting about Silent Hill, and then there was a guy who replied like 15 times to the same tweet about how Jones is ugly in this one.
You got to appreciate the hustle. JD, this is just Resident Evil 2 remake with a Silent Hill skin. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
JD says nobody talks about Silent Hill, Homecoming, Shattered Memories, or Downpour. That's because 2 out of those 3 games aren't any good. So
Yeah, Shattered Memory is the one that's meant to be quite good.
yeah.
The one
I
that
played
came
that
out
on
the Wii.
PSP. Wii and PSP, and it was developed by Sam Barlow.
Oh, what a soundtrack this game has, though.
With the piano keys at the beginning, it
Oh.
sounded like it was going to turn into Paint It Black for a second.
I thought that too. We know it's in development for PS5. It's been in development for PS5 for like 3 years. What do you mean?
Yeah, give us the game, Blooper Team.
It's not out this year?
Ghost Story. Ooh.
Is this
Judas.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's out now. Well, to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's-
this state of play's been a banger so far. We've had one shadow drop for free.
Hmm.
And it's been nothing but bangers, I don't think, other than that weird non-Castlevania game.
Oh, I tell you what. I wonder if at the end of the short message it's going to be like PTA, where they're like, "And it's out in like 2 weeks. I'll help you," or something like that.
I think there was so much about PT in that trailer there. That's definitely what they're riffing on. And I don't want to brag, but I've got a PS4 in the room behind me with PT installed on it, guys. All right, so don't swap me. This is one that could go either way because it's been in development for so long. I'll play anything
Great
Ken
gift
Levine
this
makes,
guy.
though.
Or is this just like a rip off a Great Gig in the Sky?
Hmm.
I wonder
parody
how
style.
immersive then they're gonna get out with this. Because obviously, like, System Shock and all that were far more immersive than in Bioshock, a bit more linear than those.
Well, this looks more linear and
Mm.
actiony than System Shock. And obviously, there is the actual Bioshock 3, I guess you'd want to call it, which is in development. Already lots of surprises here, I'll say. Judas, that was cool. So again, we've been streaming. We're about 25 minutes into the stream, about 15 minutes left. And we will definitely see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I guarantee it.
Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth, its energy.
Do you know Vertigo games,
Oh,
Scott? Rings a bell.
Metro?
Now, focus your mind. on
Oh, it's
your
VR.
life.
Oh well.
Metro VR game. That's still cool. I think Alex was asking about PSVR 2 games.
I can't play VR. Scott. I'll tell you what, though,
yeah.
I can play Metro Exodus, so maybe I'm the problem.
Will this wouldn't make you buy a PSVR 2, Scott?
I like actually cannot play it. It makes me like feel sick.
Oh, okay. Thoughts with you at this tough time.
You know.
Let's pray that we never get Alan Wake VR, Scott.
Oh, I'm gutted enough about Resident Evil 4 VR.
What's it called? Metro Awakening. Oh. I seriously want just another Metro game, guys. But I'll play that. I'll play it.
Well, that was going to be IO's James Bond game there for a second.
No. Oh yeah.
I'm a wee bit ahead of you, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're firmly in the PSVR 2 section. Everybody, strap in. Harry Potter VR.
Just went on my Twitter, and the first thing I see is Sonic and Shadow kissing fan art. So we're definitely in the right era.
Did that have a date on it? That Sonic Shadow Generations.
Summer.
Ooh.
So I wonder what it is, because they had, and this is kind of disrespectful to talk about Sonic over the VR section, you know, they had the Bio Lizard from Sonic Adventure 2, which is a boss fight in the 3DS version. In the Radical Highway
Okay.
from Sonic Adventure 2. So I'm wondering if it's maybe like a port of some of the like 3DS stuff that never made it to the console one.
That would be cool, yeah, if they like merged the two versions because they were very different. This looks interesting. Castlevania VR. Legendary Tales. Okay. I was trying to catch Scott out, everybody. I don't think it worked. But
Here it is. The one game that will have a chance to take on Like a Dragon for Game of the Year this year.
This is out very soon as well.
Yeah.
Did you say it's the same day as Rise of the Ronin? March 22nd?
And
Wow.
Princess Peach Showtime.
I tell you what, the beginning of 2024, nothing but bangers.
Yeah, I need a break.
Yeah. Especially you.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going from big RPG to big RPG to another big RPG. Well, hopefully we'll get to do Dragon's Dogma 2. I think that's...
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
My thoughts about Dragon's Dogma 2 are best kept to myself, I feel. I don't want to yuck anybody's young.
My thing is, you do not get, like, RPGs that have combat like that. You know? Like, Skyrim's combat is dog cookie, whereas
Hold fast to your
even just
strength,
looking at
will,
that...
Arisen. Those who
Ooh.
give aid to you will reveal themselves
I feel like
in
people make a bigger deal out of the pawn system than it actually is, though. Like it's this some sort of genre redefining feature. Like, as if it was that good, people would have stolen it. But
I think
then,
it is cool, but I don't think it's as interesting as like for
You're
me
gonna
the thing
say the
about Dragon's
Nemesis
Dogma is
system.
the combat, you know?
Right.
Oh, I tell you what, Dragon's Dogma with the Nemesis system though. Oh, imagine the
Yeah.
Nemesis system in a game that's combat isn't absolutely okay.
Team Ninja, Rise of the Ronin. Here we go. Still nothing. I wonder what their big closer could be. Got 10 minutes left.
I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Man, I can't wait to go and download that Silent Hill game on my PS5. I can't wait to be finished with it in 15 minutes.
Yokohama, what is this? A Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth ripoff? Am I right?
Looks more like Shenmue where I'm at the moment.
Oh, this is Assassin's Creed to me. Oh no.
Oh, this is, yeah. This is Rise of the Ronin.
I know, but it's very Assassin's Creed, isn't it?
Scott's not liking what he's seeing. Team Ninja.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be good. I like the Neo games enough, you know?
Yeah, well, that I was going to say that gentleman who introduced it. I have had the pleasure of interviewing him, and it was about Neo 2. I tell you what about Team Ninja though, they don't put themselves in a box genre-wise. So fair play to them, I guess.
Oh no, I tell you what, this is just Neo for me because like the stance stuff from Neo.
Did Neo do the stances before? Go on.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, did Neo do the stance system before Ghost of Tsushima then?
Oh yeah, first Neo was
2017?
2015,
Something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, 2015.
It was
Very
Neo 2
Japanese.
also before Ghost of Tsushima.
It might have been, you know. It might have been. Because Ghost of Tsushima was 2019? Or maybe it was 2020. It's 2020, yeah.
Oh yeah, because they had the June release date and then Naughty Dog delayed The Last of Us because they were throwing a straw or something like that. And then that got pushed back a month so The Last of Us could come out in June. You ever finished Ghost of Tsushima? I played a lot of the first
me
act.
neither.
It's like the Far Cry thing where like I played too much side stuff and I'm like, I don't really feel like playing this anymore.
I've started Ghost of Tsushima twice. I finished the first act once the first time, and then the second one I just trailed off of it. I spent Christmas. Go on.
That is good. I think it's got a lot of good style choices, but the combat's just not that interesting.
I think it's simple, but there's much more going on than just button mashing, or parrying, which is what Assassin's Creed is guilty of just constantly.
Oh yeah, no, I'm tired of Arkham combat. I think Spider-Man was the moment where I was like, yeah, no, maybe I'm tired of this style. Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was another weird one because obviously they did Infamous.
Yes.
And if any game needed a like morality system, surely it's Ghost of Tsushima, which makes it a part of the plot.
Do I play stealthy? Yeah.
Yeah, where your uncle's like, you're a bitch if you play stealthy. And it actually doesn't matter at all if you don't play stealthy, your uncle's still going to be mad at you. You know, like if any game needed the infamous morality, and I feel like it was probably being built with that beforehand.
But I feel like morality systems are so 2013, Scott.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like we're over it, even though there might be a game coming out soon that flitters with the morality system. I won't say anymore. JD says this state of play would be great if there was a shadow drop or a demo. JD,
There was.
did you not see the Silent Hill shadow drop / demo? It was both those things. Tick tick, box box. Go and download it if you've got a PS5. But I understand horror games, especially of that sort, aren't for everybody.
Heroes.
What is it? I can't wait to
Heroes.
see. Is it Tenchu?
Do you not recognize it?
I don't know. I am
They're
watching it at like
gaming
240p.
Staying up until the sunrise.
There are a few things I need
No.
to make sure you understand.
JD says I don't count the Silent Hill demo. Why not?
That is. That's what. I don't know. That is a shadow drop. I don't know.
You have to accept this in order to move.
It's something. Do you know what I mean? If you're talking about something you can buy that's a shadow drop, like a full game, then yeah, I guess we haven't seen that yet. But
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future.
Rami Malek's breakout performance, if you ask me.
I want you to remember this. I want you to
yeah,
remember this.
I really like Until Dawn. I don't care what people say. It's the best Supermassive game.
Yeah, I liked it at the time.
Does it need a PS5 remaster? Probably not.
I'm ahead of you, but here we are.
Yeah. Scott, wind that clock back then, my guy. Stop cheating. It's probably Death Stranding 2, right? Yeah, I recognize the logo instantly.
Look at that cat.
Kaz is looking good, isn't he? JD says, yes, it was something, but so was Book of Memories. I remember when they were threatening to shut down the Vita store, and Book of Memories was one of those games that it's on no other console, is so pricey to buy physically. People were panicking and like, should I pay 20 quid for this mid Silent Hill game? Yeah.
Why is
We know
the octopus stuff?
We know Kojima likes his long trailers, so I think this might be the closer.
Who's that actor on the left?
Is it Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
Scott, did you say you played Death Stranding 1 or you
Yep.
didn't?
No, I did, yeah.
Okay.
I played that when it came out. Very good game.
Wow. Dedicated.
Oh my god, Metal Gear. It's a Metal Gear. It's just Metal Gear. On the ship. Oh, they're
Oh my God,
setting up on the beach.
Beach, let's go on the beach.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And
It's
the
Leia Seydoux.
our mobile base of operations.
Weapons?
Come on, I'll help you get your bearings.
Oh, right.
The ship's
There's like
almost
actual weapons this
here. You
time.
can check your weapons and put them through their
Okay.
paces.
Didn't you have a little pistol in the original one?
Yeah,
These rooms over here
this
belong
seems
to
very
members of the crew.
Are the
Metal
characters?
Gear Solid 5.
Pretty much the same as yours. And the
Yeah,
show
with
was
Mother
that
Base.
important.
Are the characters blue for you, or am I seeing things?
Yeah.
See the UCA, I'm guessing.
No, as I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
This is just a cutscene now. We're seeing a
We've
cutscene.
never met face to face. They value their privacy.
On the strands.
Seriously. No better than to believe that bullshit.
Scott, this game's coming out holiday 2024.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread
This
out,
game's coming out.
cut off from one another. We want you to help us
March
bring the world together.
2024. Is that Bradley Cooper?
Would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience.
Why is there a
will
talking
probably
puppet?
come in handy down the road.
Who knows?
Really, Sam?
Excuse me?
Bollocks. What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Can you tell me something without spoiling it? Just give me a
Sure.
yes or no. Troy Baker's character from Death Stranding 1, is he
Mhm.
alive by the end?
I don't remember. I mean, he's
Oh,
in
okay.
this, so I assume
Oh, okay. Okay.
they find some way to bring him back if he did die, but I can't actually remember. I remember there was a really
Alex-
good boss fight with him.
But is there a scene where you're on the back of a truck with him for half an hour staring into his eyes?
Perhaps not. That's just the Metal Gear. I think that's actual just a Metal Gear.
He's bought the rights of Metal Gear, everybody. We're merging
Oh,
the
I wish.
universes. Alex says, puppet. Yep, he's got a puppet.
America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over.
Is that the moon?
This is only the second Strand game
Humanity
in
is
existence. So.
No, Mario Wonder. It was a Strand game.
Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network.
I'm not convinced that's not Robert De Niro. I'll be honest.
So your friends and coworkers all went their separate ways. Within network,
Robert De Niro
I mean,
does
the last
anything
game-
for any money these days.
He had Guillermo del Toro, but it was like his face on, and it was like the guy who did Lufu and Beauty and the Beast doing the voice acting.
we decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the chiral network
On the
and
beach.
J-Pass, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling.
I can't believe
Okay,
there's
yeah.
a Kojima game that I haven't finished and played. And now I'm going to have to rush it.
We found a way back from the beach.
There you go. He did die, but he's back again.
They came back to get revenge
Ah.
on you and me.
Oh God, does this mean we have to listen to Troy Baker's like music?
Hey, brother. Jim missed me. Yeah, I figured you'd pay this.
You ever
place
listen
a
to Troy
visit,
Baker's album?
seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this
I
fine
have not, unfortunately, Scott. No. Any good?
guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours.
About as good as you
Okay, I'll take that review.
would expect.
Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time.
Forget Troy Baker. Where's my Robin Atkin Downs love?
Oh, what about you?
Okay.
Hey, buddy,
Fantastic
you
voice actor. Big fan of him. Am I, from what I remember, I don't think the baby should be a thing in this one.
Well, okay. It might be empty.
Oh,
Well, ain't that something? Was it you, Heads?
I like how Troy Baker's just the Joker in this one.
That killed Lou?
oh my God, it's a cyborg ninja.
Oh, no, we-
This is just Metal Gear.
This is insane. Kojima was like, let me put together the most insane 10 minutes of footage anyone's ever seen in a game. Oh, this soundtrack bangs, though.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
This is like Metal Gear Solid 4 when you're playing
You
as
want answers, you're gonna have to
the
find
kid
yourself.
around the base or
The
whatever.
ones you do find,
Oh, Sonny.
Sonny making eggs and all that jazz.
will only get worse.
Where's the Metal Gear Solid
Fan
4
made
PS5 remaster?
in
Oh
the
my god.
dark about everything.
Jesus. That is what it's called, isn't it?
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you
That's
find the
funny.
strength to carry on.
Yeah, no. Surely that's on its way.
We all know you
Surely
got
there's
this.
a Master
Now it's
Collection
time to
2 coming
finish
out
the
at some
journey,
point.
Sam.
Yeah.
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
Oh my god, is that George Miller? Is that who it is?
It was filled
That's
with a
George Miller.
fluid that
Oh,
contained amino
yeah.
One's identical in structure
Mad
to the
Max's
kind
own.
found in tar.
I'm sorry. There are amino acids in tar, as in
Good call.
proteins?
Good shout out.
And that's
Of course. How else
is
could
that
you
Ellie
think that
Fanning?
viral creatures could emerge from it?
Or Anya Joy?
Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
That's Elle Fanning. Yeah.
It was a hellhole.
She outed the fact that she was working with Kojima. I just don't think we knew which game it was for.
I decided to do it
Hmm.
a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged
Oh.
disposal.
Alright.
Likely incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
Hmm.
2025. Wah, wah.
Yeah. That's a bit. Also, yeah, that was George. They did the Guillermo del Toro thing where it's like George Miller's face, but a different voice actor.
Yeah, yeah.
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san. Hi, welcome. Today, I'm excited
Kojima
to
loves
step
it.
together as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership.
Action
Here
espionage
to
game.
take us on an exciting new one that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for
I'm
years.
having some
They're
camera
making
issues.
a new Metal
Apologies. I know.
Gear. He's making Metal Gear. Alright. Sure.
Man looks good in a bomber jacket.
またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の
Alright.
40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres.
Action
I've
espionage.
been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですねまだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、
And I'm back.
どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Yeah, because we hadn't been supporting you up until this point. Oh. Wow, that is like so many people for just a simple two-shot.
Oh. There's your Final Fantasy.
Before we go, I have one
Do you know what I
final
mean? They had to
announcement.
mention it.
State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII.
February
Rebirth.
6th. Interesting.
Square Enix will be sharing
Interesting.
new gameplay details, along with
Interesting
exciting
date there.
news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon.
Well, that's probably good that they dedicate it to its own thing. Are we done? I think we're done. We're done. Amazing. Well, Scott, we did it. State of Play 2024. We're through to the other side. What's your instant reaction and impressions of what we just saw?
I can't believe it's 2025.
Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I think we were both taken aback by that. Like, we're still without a big holiday PlayStation first or second party game. Disappointing.
I think it's maybe a bit wild that probably the most exciting thing was right at the end there, and it wasn't even gameplay, it wasn't anything, it was just him saying, yeah, I'll make another stealth game, why not?
But that's the power of Kojima, right?
Yeah,
Like, I'm just worrying because the man's got 3 games on the go simultaneously as it is. Kojima Productions ain't that big of a studio by AAA standards. But who knows? Who knows? I think the personal highlights for me was definitely the Silent Hill, the short message, which I can't wait to download and play. I think that's looking really good. The Metro Awakening VR, I will play. I love the Metro games, especially Metro Exodus. Sad it's not a full-blown AAA release, but it's good to see that it's being worked on by a different studio. It's not 4A Games. So hopefully they're still at work making a Metro game. And then aside from that, I wasn't totally sure what I was seeing a lot of the time, but I think it would have to be Death Stranding 2. And Stellar Blade looked cool. Like, I think seeing proper Stellar Blade gameplay and was scratching that near itch for me. So those are my personal highlights.
Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma, I think until that until the words 2020, not the word, the number 2025 came up on screen.
Yeah.
I thought Death Stranding 2 looked fantastic. Sonic and Shadow Generations, I'm quite excited about as well. But yeah, no, the biggest thing is Kojima saying, I'm making a new Metal Gear, not Metal Gear, but you know what I mean? Like, that's
But it looked like he was making a Metal Gear game just then, or Metal Gear 5 anyway. Do you not think?
I guess, but he's saying he'll make another stealth. Basically, Metal Gear Solid 5 was too good for that to never like happen again.
Yeah.
So that's quite exciting. I'm not entirely sold on his whole thing. They've gone at the end, they're like, we're going to blend movies and games. Hopefully that just means it's going to be Metal Gear Solid where it's like loads of cutscenes.
Where's that Metal Gear Solid movie, eh? When's that coming out? From the director of Kong Skull Island? With Oscar Isaac, right?
Yeah. God, I can't wait for that to come out because it'll be like terrible. But I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, it'll be good. The one video game adaptation to movie we're looking forward to. Well, anyway, I think we'll end it there if that's the case. I want to say a pretty solid showing. You know, when you consider that Xbox showed 4 games, admittedly they were all first party, I believe. I'm not too sure about that Civilization looking game. But there, I think we got like between 10 and 12 mostly bangers, and then you had the Until Dawn remake. But aside from that, I think PlayStation's done a lot to satiate our appetites from the beginning of the year up until about summer, and then
I guess,
yeah.
But how much of it is them?
No, I totally agree with you, but
No.
you know, they're making the smart partnerships, and they're not having to buy a stupid amount of studios in order to get this exclusivity support. Do you know what I mean? And they're leaning into their Japanese heritage and legacy for that to happen with Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade. So, but yeah, still lots of mysteries. Still don't know what Sucker Punch is working on. We still don't know about The Last of Us Part 3 remastered, which is going to release before the original Last of Us Part 3. But yeah, Scott, do you have anything else to say before we take it home and say goodbye to the people?
Mirror gaming on the beach.
Mirror gaming on the beach. That's us, I believe. Thank you very much for joining us on this very late night. My eyes are barely staying open. I want to say thank you to Alex. I want to say thank you to JD Incident. I want to say thank you to Jasmine. I want to say thank you to Laura Esther. And I want to say thank you to Micah O'Connor, who joined us at the beginning of the stream there. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been Aaron. We've been Scott. You'll find us here again soon. Like I said, look forward to that Foam Star stream next week. But until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.